It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Good afternoon. Welcome on out to the Hornets' Nest on the campus of Hamilton West High School overlooking William J. McElvoy Field. We get ready for high school football on the WBCB Sports Network. For Hamilton West today, it's Senior Recognition Day, homecoming, and a pink out for the Hornets as they welcome the Robbinsville Ravens. The Ravens with a 3-4 overall record, but they come off of a big win over Moorestown, defeating them 33-25 last week. Hamilton West has also been on a roll. They're 4-1 in the last 5 games and come off a big win over Nottingham. Rivalry victory 19-13 last week. Today's game on WBCB brought to you by Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology powering portions of today's game on WBCB. Thanks to the New Jersey Education Association, the Friends of Flynn Stillwell 25, Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Education Association on board for today's game. Thanks to the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trentonian. This is the Trentonian pregame show. Kickoff coming up in just moments. Thanks also to Haldeman Ford, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and Hyundai of Trenton. A lot of great community support for today's game and a lot going on today as we welcome Darnell Turner into our pregame activities. Senior Recognition Day as they just recognized the senior members of the band, the football team, and the cheerleaders. And Darnell, they got a great day for today's game and all of the activities and events happening around the football game.
Yeah, very exciting. Always exciting when seniors are coming out for their last home game. I'm sure they're going through a lot of emotions, a lot of excitement around the building, family and friends, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, great atmosphere here. Last year, these two teams hooked up, and it was Hamilton West with a 43-21 victory over Robbinsville, so maybe a little revenge on the mind of the Ravens, and also potential milestones able to be achieved by Gavin Yablonowitz, their quarterback. He already holds the Robbinsville all-time career program record for passing TDs and potentially can get to the 3,000-yard mark throwing the football if he only needs 7 yards in the air in today's game. So it feels like that is likely to happen and a pretty impressive milestone for Gavin Yablonowitz, the junior quarterback, so he has a whole nother year where he can continue to get those records and kind of make them very difficult for another Robbinsville athlete to achieve. So great career already and another year in front of him, but they need a big win today over Hamilton West. And that certainly is going to be a challenge. But it feels like 7 yards, Darnell. He's got that, no problem.
Yeah, that should be easy for him, especially the way he's played this season. Had an incredible season so far, passing the rock. So even if for some reason, somehow, some way, he doesn't get 7 yards, like you said, he still has another year to go to add on to what most likely will be a record-breaking season for him and career here at Robbinsville.
Absolutely. Hamilton West about to take the field on a pink out Saturday afternoon. Yeah, Yablonowitz, he might be able to get the 7 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Like Darnell was saying, the way he's been throwing the football around, pretty impressive. For Hamilton West, they've been leaning on their running back, Brandon Boswell, who's picked up more than 462 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns, but they mix it up with quarterback Cullen Bresler, who's also a junior, and his main targets are Xavier Jenkins and Deshaun Jones. Deshaun Jones with 3 touchdowns, Xavier Jenkins with a couple of receiving TDs this year for Hamilton West. So a lot on the line. Hamilton West with a 4-2 overall record, and the Robbinsville Ravens at 3-4 so far this season. Hamilton West taking a moment, a little pregame prayer as they get set to blast through the banner and get set to go here. Maybe a little extra motivation too, like we were talking about with the senior recognition, friends and family in the stands.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to lose your last home game, especially these seniors out here. Last time getting on this field with your guys in the regular season, you want to make it count.
Yeah, one more game for Hamilton West in the regular season. They will be at Ewing next week. And here they are, the Hornets. Taking William J. McElvoy Field and getting us closer to kickoff. The Trentonian pregame show on WBCB. And big thanks to Hyundai of Trenton. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Yeah, strike up the band for Hyundai of Trenton. They got the Hyundai Kona, Palisade, the Tucson, the Santa Fe, Elantras, all priced for immediate sale, and no one has the selection or the special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars, and if you're ever thinking of a new car, SUV, or an EV vehicle, now's the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Remember, they have over 1,400 tariff-free cars waiting for you to test drive now. Well, a beautiful Saturday afternoon for today's high school football hookup, and brought to you in part by Saul Funeral Homes as the captains head to midfield for the coin flip to get us going for Hamilton West. Quarterback Cullen Bresler out there with Christian Eagleton, Dejan Short, and Lorenzo Polero. Robbinsville represented by Timothy Cabral out there with William Rafferty. He had 3 touchdowns in last week's win over Moorestown. And they're joined by Captain Drew Demazowitz. So let's see how we get this one going. Seems the trend, Darnell, has been for teams to defer on the coin flip.
I've always thought it was a good strategy to get the ball after half.
Yeah. I mean, I think the analytics and the numbers bear out that thinking. But every once in a while, we see a team who really wants to get the offense or the defense out there first. And it looks like the coin flip was won by the Ravens.
Ravens have won the coin toss.
Hamilton West opting for which end of the field they're going to defend. And it will be the Ravens to receive the football. So they say, yeah, we want the kickoff. We want to get the offense on the field to get things going. Also out there, captain for Robbinsville, Connor Skillman. Skillman, after they lost their kicker, they said, hey, why don't you try the extra points and the field goals. And so he got pushed into that role a couple of weeks ago after they lost their starter, Drew Schwartz, to injury, and he is inactive for today's game. All right, right now we will honor America with the national anthem. We're going to step aside, return here for the kickoff of this afternoon's high school game as the Ravens visit the Hornets. We've got it for you on WBCB.
Respectfully honor America as the Hamilton West Band plays the national anthem.
I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Welcome back to Hamilton West High School. The visiting Robbinsville Ravens, led by head coach Andrew Patterson in his 12th season. And for Hamilton West, it's head coach Mike Papero at the helm. Well, they've given the football to Connor Skillman.
Kicking off for your Hornets,
And now it'll be Grady Schaefer. Grady Schaefer, the junior, to kick off.
For the Ravens, number 5.
Back deep for the Ravens. Timothy Cabral back deep to receive, along with William Rafferty.
Number 20, William Rafferty.
Schaefer approaches the football, but the whistles blow the play dead. And so we will have a do-over to get this one started. High school football on WBCB. Great to have you with us. Chris Ermer with Aaron Bennett and Darnell Turner, as we'll try again to get this one underway. Again, Schaefer, the 6-foot junior, now has the go-ahead. And we are underway. A deep kick goes all the way into the end zone. No chance for Tim Cabral to mount any type of return. And it will be Ravens football, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Well, that's a pretty good weapon there, Darnell. We have Schaefer kick it into the end zone, and you don't have to worry about any kind of kick return.
Yeah, not a lot of kickers you see with that ability in high school, but it's like you said, it's a great weapon to have.
Solid boot right there for sure. Robbinsville led by junior quarterback, the 6-foot Gavin Yablonowitz. Yablonowitz be a running attack with William Rafferty, who's in the backfield with him, and they'll throw to Rafferty, complete the pass. And Rafferty with a short gain. Looked like that was almost a backwards pass thrown into the flat, and results in a gain of just 2.
William Rafferty, number 20.
Again, Rafferty
Stopped by
had
Hornets, number
3
8,
touchdowns
Marshall.
in their win over Morristown.
And number 88, Quasar Williams.
Rafferty holds the number 2 all-time Robbinsville program mark for career receptions. He's right behind his teammate, Alex Giordano, who wears number 11 and is lined up in the far slot. Goes in motion. And the pass broken up. A nice play
for number 21,
by Brandon
Ricky
Boswell. Yeah, that time they were looking for Bender.
Brandon Boswell on the coverage.
Almost a pick 6, Darnell.
Yeah, very dangerous play right there. Fortunately for the quarterback, it was just a tip pass, but could have been a lot worse. Could have went for 6.
Well, Boswell might have that extra motivation today. He's one of the seniors recognized before the game for the Hornets. Comes up with the D to force a 3rd and 8. Yablonowitz, Bender in motion. The throw complete to Rafferty, and he's got a first down across the 30, out to the 35. Actually, they'll say he's forced out at the 34-yard line.
By Hornet number 1, Brandon Boswell.
And there it is, Yablonowitz reaching the 3,000-yard mark on that play. Picked up about 9 yards, and so now for his high school career, he's got 3,002 passing yards. Pretty impressive for the junior. Yablonowitz here in the gun, Rafferty on his right. And the handoff to Raftery. He tries to make a cut, but brought down by Brody Hunt.
Stopped.
Nice tackle by Hunt.
Number 9, Brody Hunt.
Another one of the Hornet seniors. Well, the Hornets, again, 4-2 this season. And last week, big win over Nottingham.
For the Ravens.
A 19-13 victory for Robbinsville. They really got the offense going. They put up 33 points against Moorestown. And here a 2nd and 7 on their opening possession. Yablonowitz throws incomplete, broken up by Dejan Short. He was looking there for Giordano.
Alex Giordano.
Again, Giordano, a 2-year captain and a wide receiver, and he's the guy who holds that Robbinsville all-time program record for receiving yards. They couldn't hook up right there.
Yeah, it was pretty good coverage right there by Short.
And now another 3rd down. Last time a conversion for the Ravens, but an opportunity for Hamilton West to get off the field with a stop.
Make some noise for your Hornet defense.
Third and 7. Bender in motion. The throw over the middle, complete to Giordano. And Giordano across midfield to the 40-yard line of the Hamilton Hornets.
Yeah, you see right there why he has over 3,000 yards in his passing career.
Yeah, and also why Giordano is one of his favorite targets. Giordano playing in a full arm cast with a broken bone, and that was the situation last week where he had 3 grabs for 60 yards and a touchdown.
Robinson's pass good for a Raven first down.
Darnell putting a little pressure on that audio wire.
Oops, sorry.
Bender in motion, the throw to Raftery, and off of his hand, incomplete. Brandon Boswell in the neighborhood defensively for the Hornets. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Brandon Boswell with the stop.
Homecoming activities at halftime today for Hamilton West. It's amazing how quickly the high school football season goes. Next week, they're at Ewing for their final regular season game before their Turkey Day matchup with Steinert. And we'll have that Thanksgiving Day hookup for you on WBCB. Giordano drops back, looks over the field, targeting Giordano, and Yablonowitz throw incomplete.
Alex Giordano.
3rd and 10.
Hornet on the coverage.
Trying to squeeze that one into a pretty tight window, Darnell. Good defense there by Hamilton West. They had a couple guys in the vicinity.
Yeah, he's got a lot of confidence in his throws, rightfully so. For a tight window, it still was a pretty good throw. Gave his receiver a chance to catch it.
For your Hornet defense.
Yeah, and those two, great chemistry between Yablonowitz and Giordano. Couldn't make the connection there. 3rd and 10 now. They fake the give to Raftery, throw down field, and it's incomplete. Targeting Tim Cabral. But defensively there, Brian Boswell.
For your Hornets, senior number 3, Brian Boswell.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to get open there last second. And good job by Boswell sticking with it.
Yeah, one of the things there, too, it seemed like Yablonowitz could not step into that throw and really get much on it. Back deep for Hamilton West is Brian Boswell, the junior. Pressure, and the punt is deflected. Comes down at the 30-yard line and is going to be touched up there.
Down by the Ravens at the Hornet 30-yard
So right
line.
there, the Ravens were hoping to pin Hamilton West deep, and they couldn't get a real good kickoff. So decent field position for the Hornets on their opening drive here with 9:10 left in quarter number 1. Great to have you with us today, Chris Ermer, Darnell Turner, Aaron Bennett here at the Hornets Nest. Hornets led by junior QB, the 6'4" Cullen Bresler. And Brian Boswell, the junior, on his right, has been their bell cow back. This time they give it to Deshaun Jones. Jet sweep, gets to the edge, first down, as he tight ropes the far sideline and gets it up near the 50-yard line.
Number 2,
Oh, no, they say he went out of bounds much shorter than that. I thought he had a little more yardage there. Went up to the 44 before he stepped out, but that's still enough for a first down.
Yeah, good start picking up first down, moving the chains.
Carry good for a Hornet first down.
Yeah, good drive starter for Hamilton West. Bresler again gives to Boswell, but a great job defensively by the Ravens. In there is Anthony Inverso. The 5'8" senior
Number 3, Brian Boswell.
gets into the backfield and wrecks that play.
Stopped by Raven, number 50, Anthony Inverso.
So it makes it 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and long for your Hornets.
Beautiful afternoon for
Your Hornets cheerleaders.
today's homecoming. Bresler again with Boswell behind that pistol look. And gives to Boswell. Boswell gets a block, spin move.
Cullen Bresler handing off to number 3.
But not a whole lot there. Tackle made by Jackson Furyk. And they just get back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down for your Hornets.
Well, it feels like both of these teams kind of have a good feel of what the opposition is going to try to do today. And we'll see if the Hornets can get a 3rd and long conversion. 4 receivers here for Bresler. Drops back, looks downfield, flush from the pocket. He's going to turn it upfield, and he's dropped at the 50, which will leave him short of the first down, bring up 4th and about 5, and brings out the kicking unit for the Hornets.
Raven number 10, Katie.
It's good defense there by Robbinsville. Good coverage in the backfield.
Will be 4th down for your Hornets.
Raftery drops back for the Ravens to receive the kick.
Brady Schaefer.
And Schaefer to punt. Nice snap. And a good kick. High spiraling kick. Fair catch called for, but a little deception there by Raftery
Brady's
as he just lets that one go into the end zone for a touchback.
For a touchback.
So again, the second drive for the Ravens, also starting at the 20 with 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Great to have you with us today. If you missed any of the action on WBCB, you can read about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. Outstanding local and national news coverage and sports coverage that you can count on 7 days a week. It's all in the pages of the Trentonian. Also, thanks to the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take an opportunity right now, wishing all of the students the best of luck throughout the school year, and very proud to support all the student athletes. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Jablonowitz throws complete to Raftery in the flat, but brought down out there by Brian Boswell.
Stop by Hornet number 3, Brian Boswell.
Solid tackle, and it's actually a loss on the completion. They go back a yard.
Loss of 1 for the Ravens brings up second.
Yeah, not much blocking on that side. Just had the one receiver. You had 2 guys able to corral the ball. Good job not letting him get around and get around the edge there.
Yeah, really good open field tackles out there as Giordano in the near side slot. Raftery also comes to that side of the formation in the throw to Raftery, but broken up by Brandon Boswell. Another one of those short throws and a dangerous, because Boswell was right there.
Yeah, they're starting to anticipate the short throws to the flat. See them get a ton of deflections and tackles at the line of scrimmage or near the line of scrimmage so far.
Yeah, if you telegraph that play, that could be bad for this Ravens team because, like you said, they're anticipating what's coming now. Jablonowicz throws out to the flat and hits Giordano. Giordano with that cast on, refusing to go down, fights across the 30, and that'll be enough for a Ravens first down.
See, everybody there was trying to punch the football out, and he was not letting go of it.
I mean, how about you see that full cast on his arm, somehow still able to make the grab. Again, he had that cast on last week, had 3 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown in their W over Moorestown.
Reception good for a Raven first down.
I mean, that's pretty remarkable to be able to play with a full cast and still have the feel to catch the football.
Yeah.
That's Giordano in motion. They fake the handoff to him, give it to Raftery. And nowhere to go.
Hands off to number 20.
For Will Raftery.
Raftery.
First guy in there was Kazare Williams.
Stop by Hornet number 88, Kazare Williams.
So 2nd and 11 to go. Yeah, both of these defenses right now feel like they have these offenses well scouted. It has not been easy to move the football so far this afternoon in this one. Jablonowicz flanked by running backs, throws, it's picked off, taken away by Williams. And Williams dropped at the 30. And Williams just in the right spot at the right time. I'm not sure Jablonowicz even saw him. And it's a takeaway for the Hamilton Hornets on homecoming Saturday.
Yeah, his coverage has been really good so far, and we talked about them anticipating the short throws, and right there just telegraphed it. Like I said, don't even know if he saw him there, but he was watching the quarterback's eyes, and he knew exactly where he was going with that football and able to make a play.
Yeah, and kind of had to make a late break on that ball to reel in the interception, and it sets up Hamilton West with great field position at the Ravens 30. Bressler calling for the football. Gives it to Jones. And Deshaun Jones weaving through traffic.
Deshaun Jones.
Gets about 3.
Brought down by Raven number 5, Timothy Cabral.
A nice play there by Cabral. Makes a tackle. Yeah, they do give him 3. I thought initially just a couple yards, but 2nd and 7. Again, Bressler back there with Brian Boswell lined up on his left. Man in motion. The give to Boswell. Boswell jumps through a couple of defenders.
Off to number 3, Brian Boswell.
Crosses the 25.
Stopped by Raven at number 52.
And up to the 22.
Ryan Sakia.
Makes it 3rd and 2. So can they take advantage of the great field position here. This certainly 4-down thinking for Coach Papero.
Definitely want to take advantage of these opportunities here.
Boswell gets the handoff, slips a tackle, heads to the far side of the field, running room, down to the 10, 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 3, Brian Boswell.
A 22-yard touchdown run for Brian Boswell. It's his 5th TD of the season and puts the Hornets on the scoreboard first at 6-0 with 2:53 to go in the first quarter.
Has great instincts, great anticipation there. It looked like he was going to get bottled up behind the line of scrimmage for a loss, but able to break a couple of tackles and break around the edge the other way and get in for 6.
Yeah, once he was able to slip that one tackle, a lot of running room to the outside. And Boswell takes advantage. Brady Schaefer out there to add the extra point. And before the try, the play blown dead. And the officials, I don't know, looking across the line of scrimmage. And now, yeah, they had I don't know, Brandon Boswell for some reason had to come off the field, so a late substitution. On the extra point, the snap is muffed. Schaefer picks it up, heads to the 5, throws into the end zone, and completes it to DeMario Marshall. It's a 2-point conversion to make it 8-0, and a little magic for the Hamilton Hornets.
Marshall is good.
Yeah, bobble snap turns into a rush attempt, which turns into a pass attempt, and
whoa!
Either way, it's 2 points on the board.
So we come up the field with the score 8-0. The Hornets in front on homecoming, senior day, and their pink out.
Robbinsville 0.
And they set the tone here, taking advantage of the Williams interception. Well, don't forget that October is Crime Prevention Month, and Mercer County Prosecutor Janetta Marbury reminds everyone that we all play a role in promoting safety, awareness, and neighborhood unity. Crime prevention is most effective when residents, public safety, agencies, businesses, houses of worship, and schools all work together. See something, say something. We need everyone to be involved and energized in their efforts to protect themselves, their family, their property, and their community. Find out more about the programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office at mercercountyprosecutor.com. Schaefer approaches another deep kickoff into the end zone, and that's a touchback. Yeah, Cabral looked like he wanted to take that out of the end zone, but if you kick it that deep at the high school level, it automatically comes out to the 20.
Ravens begin their drive at their own 20-yard line with
So the third drive of the day for Robbinsville, and the third time that they have 80 yards to try to go, starting at their own 20-yard line. Starting today's game, Gavin Yablonowicz with a couple of connections, and he reached that 3,000-yard passing milestone. But he would probably trade that for some points up on the scoreboard right now, as the offense has struggled against this Hornet D. A handoff. This time they give it to Matt McRoberts. And McRoberts
handing off
a couple of
number 34.
Give him 3 tough yards there. Running through some heavy Hornet traffic on that one.
Yeah, it would be nice if Robbinsville can come out and maybe run the ball a little bit, take some pressure off their quarterback, who, I'm sure has some jitters and, thinking about breaking that record. Now that's past them. Go out here and try to win a football game.
That was Raftery in motion, and they throw to the other side. Again, McRoberts He makes the
Robbinsville
grab,
pass complete to number
and
34,
some more tough
Matt
running
McRoberts.
by McRoberts, and
Stopped
he's
by
got
Hornet number 51,
a
Sean
Raven first
Blakely.
down. They move it up just across the 30-yard line and get a fresh set of downs as we dip under the 2-minute mark in quarter number 1, high school football on the WBCB Sports Network. Thanks so much for joining us here on a sun-drenched Saturday. Giordano and Cabral split to the wide side, and the give again to McRoberts.
Bonowitz again to number
And he
34,
goes down.
Matt
Christian
McRoberts.
Eagleton
Stopped by Hornet
making the
number
stop
0,
after a gain of
Christian
3.
Eagleton. The second down for the Ravens.
Yablonowitz exits the huddle.
Well,
This is a kind of a
34-yard line.
wildcat thing right now, as it's Raftery in the backfield, 3 running backs in the backfield for the Ravens, and Raftery ends up giving it to McRoberts, and that one
Ball carried by
no
number
hope for that
34,
play.
Matt McRoberts.
In there was
Stopped by Hornet number 9,
Brody Hunt.
Less than a minute to play in the first quarter.
and that one, Darnell, just seemed like it took a little bit too long to develop.
Yeah, it looked like there was some miscommunication there. It looked like they weren't all on the same page on that play, and it results in another 3rd and long attempt.
Yeah, they need to get on the same page here to try to convert, keep this drive going. Again, Yablonowitz on the sideline, Raftery in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, dive forward, tries to get up to the 40. He's stopped at the 39, and that's going to be about 4 yards short of a first down. Stop on the play by Brandon Boswell. And on 4th down, we reach the end of the first quarter. High school football on WBCB. Great to have you with us this Saturday afternoon. We'll return to William J. McElvoy Field in just a little bit, as it's the Hamilton West Hornets in front of the Robbinsville Ravens, 8-0 after 1 quarter of play.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
All right, welcome back to the Hornets' Nest. 8-0 our score after the first quarter. And celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford on Route 33, and also empowering portions of today's high school football here on the WBCB Sports Network. As a 4th and 3, the Ravens, they get their 11 and get the kickoff, and it is a good one. Skips, but is going to go, it's going to check up inside the 5 and is touched down by the Ravens as they pin Hamilton West deep.
Punt by number 16.
Impressive
Drew
job
Schwartz.
right there by Drew Schwartz.
Yeah, very clutch backspin on that to keep that
Rolls
inside the 5.
And Schwartz was a guy who we had
down by the Hornets.
given some information that he was going to be inactive today, and he was had an injury, was not their kickoff guy. It was Connor Skillman who stepped into that role. But yeah, Drew Schwartz, maybe not 100, but that was a great punt. And maybe a little bit of a momentum swinger. Hamilton West from their own 3-yard line. Cullen Bresler from the gun has Boswell back there with him, gives the football to Boswell. Boswell running room to the outside, along the near sideline to the 20, 40, midfield, and they're not going to catch him.
Oh, he gone.
Brian Boswell with a 97-yard touchdown run for the Hamilton West Hornets. And they extend their lead to 14-0 on homecoming day.
Oh, it looks like he went down. I don't know if he cramped up on that run. They're asking for help. Looks like he might have cramped up.
Well, hopefully it is just a muscle cramp, not some type of a non-contact thing there. What a run. Second touchdown of the day for Brian Boswell. That gives him 6 on the season. And we await the extra point. And, yeah, good to see that. It looks like they're just stretching Boswell out. And he's able to get back on his feet and head over to get some recognition from his teammates after an impressive 97-yard touchdown run.
The extra point. Number 19, Grady Schaefer. Number
Junior
18,
Grady
Landon
Schaefer
Burns on the hold.
looks to add one more. Had a little issue with the snap. Actually ended up resulting in a 2-point conversion. Here they split the uprights, and we come back up the field with the score 15-0 with 11:34 remaining in the second quarter.
11:34 left in the second quarter.
Well, the one touchdown, they kind of took advantage of a short field after an interception. This time they were pinned deep in their own end, and they only needed one play for Brian Boswell to get into the end zone. And now for the Ravens, feels like a pretty important possession right here, Darnell, to try to make sure that you don't give them the ball back with an opportunity to put up more points without getting on the scoreboard yourself.
Yeah, definitely important drive. You want to try to put some points on the board here. Already trailing 2 possessions.
In the kickoff return position.
So you want to try to get try to get a couple first downs. Don't want to hit a home run here. Just get a couple singles, move the chains. Try to at least get in the red zone for the first time.
Yeah, a lot of football left, but I feel like they got to somehow get some points up on the scoreboard here on this drive. Schaefer approaches. Line drive kick comes down at the 10, is taken there by Raftery. Raftery to the 30, 35, makes a jump cut, but can't get away from the coverage guys, and is brought down after he crosses the 35.
Landon Burns.
And a 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. So not a vast improvement, but a little bit better field position for the Ravens to start this drive. But like you said, Darnell, they just need to get a couple of consecutive first downs, start to build a little bit of positive energy on this drive.
Yeah, move the chains a little, get a couple completions. Something to try to boost this offense.
Jablonowitz back there, flanked by running backs, hands it off to Raftery. And Raftery looked like he wanted to take it up the middle, saw there was no running room, bounced it to the outside, and doesn't get much out of it. Goes east to west and just gets back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Well, that's one of the things hampering the Ravens, is that they can't get the run game off. And you got to credit some of the Hamilton West defenders for making some good open field tackles. And everybody flying to the football. Jablonowitz looks downfield, throws this one, and it's incomplete.
Jablonowitz's pass intended.
Looking for Bender.
21, Ricky Bender.
And there defensively was Deshaun Jones.
Coverage number 2, Deshaun Jones.
Yeah, it was good coverage down the field. You haven't seen a lot of separation from these Robbinsville receivers down the field. It's been sticky coverage by Hamilton West so far.
Yeah, that was kind of another dangerous throw. We've seen some throws into the flat that looked like they had the potential to be picked off, and that one, better chance for Jones to reel that pass in, I think, than the intended target.
Stop both speed.
So that incompletion leaves the Ravens with a 3rd and 10. Yablonowitz looks downfield, throws between the hands of Giordano, and incomplete. In the neighborhood for the Hornets was Dejon Short.
Number 13, Dejon Short.
So 4th and 10, and the Ravens go 3 and out.
Into punt for the Ravens, number 16, Drew Schwartz.
So they just can't get that spark that we were talking about. Back deep for Hamilton West is Deshaun Jones.
Deshaun Jones.
Jones has it go off of him. It's loose on the field and recovered by the Ravens. In there to get the football,
Ravens punt.
Matt McRoberts.
By number 34, Matt Roberts.
McRoberts, the sophomore, comes up with a big play for the Ravens.
That could be a huge momentum shift.
So their best field position here, and the officials playing catch, and now they'll set it down at the 34.
Ravens 1st and 10. The Hornets 34-yard line.
Bender in motion, handoff to Raftery. Raftery again looking for that edge.
20, William
But
Raftery. There is a flag on
Hornet
the flag.
defense is there, and a flag comes out late. Looked like that may have been thrown on Brandon Boswell. His reaction after the flag came out looked like he was surprised. And it does go against Hamilton West.
A personal foul on your Hornets.
So that'll set him up all the way down to the 16-yard line. And a golden opportunity here for the Ravens to get right back in this game. 9:47 to go here before halftime.
16-yard line. 9:45 left.
They recovered a muffed
In
punt.
the second quarter.
And now a personal foul sets them up inside the red zone. But they have struggled to find consistent offense so far today against the Hornets.
Yeah, and this is the kind of break they needed, a muffed punt.
Bender in motion, the throw over the middle, incomplete on the slant,
for number 19,
trying to get it to Schaefer.
Peterson
excuse
the
me.
third.
That was Barry Peterson III, the intended target.
Yeah, they've been all over these quick throws.
Incomplete
The
pass
Hornets
for
have with stingy coverage. It's a pretty good throw there, just not much separation. Every throw has been contested.
Yeah, the margin for error very small. I mean, that throw was on the money, but had a lot of mustard on it. Tough to bring that one in. Yablonowitz hands off to Raftery, but the play
Off to number 20.
blown dead. I didn't see, did a flag come out, Darnell?
I didn't see a flag. Looked like they blew the play dead. Is that a flag over there? No. Yeah, I'm not sure what the call is here. And coaches on Hamilton West side look pretty animated here. They're upset about something.
Yeah, it looks like it's a timeout. .9:14 to go here in the second quarter. officials talking with the Hornet coaching staff. And timeout taken by Hamilton West.
With a timeout on the field, the Hornets' first timeout with 9:14 left in the second. Hornets leading 15-0.
All right, so after that confusion, a 2nd and 10 here for the Ravens. Their deepest penetration so far into Hornet territory. Yablonowitz in the backfield with Raftery. Looking into the end zone and throwing complete. Barry Peterson the third for the Raven touchdown. And then after the play, a little extracurricular, it's going to be a personal foul, and they'll offset.
Yeah.
So the touchdown is good.
Offsetting penalties.
It's now a
The touchdown
15-6
is
game with 9:09 to go in the second quarter.
That was a big response right there. Big drive from them. And then if you're Hamilton, you're kicking yourself by giving them life with that turnover.
And somehow Barry Peterson just got lost in coverage. He was wide open. For Yablonowitz, he extends his lead when it comes to the school record in touchdowns. He now has 28 passing TDs, most ever for the Ravens. All right, we got a little more pre-snap confusion. And a personal foul, we saw that. But a hold was called. Okay, so there was also a hold on the play against the Hornets. And so an easy decision there to decline that penalty, let the touchdown stand.
Schwartz on the hold, number 10, Danny Raftery.
And now Drew Schwartz will try to add one more for Robbinsville. Nice job to get that one placed down. It seemed like it was kind of a
Drew Schwartz's kick is good.
Kind of a late placement there, but the extra point is good. 7
Hamilton High West Hornets 15,
points up on the scoreboard for Robbinsville,
7:09
and they trail the Hornets 15-7 in this one. Great to have you with us on a Saturday afternoon. Today's game on WBCB brought to you by Saul Funeral Homes. Since 1899, proud to be part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home, a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor today's game, and they hope you're enjoying the action here on WBCB. Well, a muffed punt gave the Ravens a golden opportunity, and then a connection from Yablonowitz to Peterson puts him on the scoreboard. Schwartz approaches and lets this one go, a deep kick, and will be returned from the goal line. Xavier Jenkins with a return up near the 20-yard line, and multiple flags on the field.
It's getting chippy out there.
Got to think this is going to be against the Hornets, either on a hold or a block in the back. That's typically what you see when the flags come out on the return. But we got so much laundry out there. There might be a bunch of stuff to adjudicate. All right, here we go. Personal foul, face mask on the Hornets.
A personal foul, face mask on the Hornets.
So that will set them back to their own 11. Well, last time they were pinned deep, didn't hurt them much. It was a 97-yard touchdown run for Brian Boswell.
15, Ravens 7.
So when you're backed up, just give it to number 3.
Yeah, it seems to work out.
First time it worked out great. Bresler from the gun gives to Jones. And Jones tries to get to the edge, does have some running room out there. Ball comes out after he's knocked out of bounds, but that run is good for a Hamilton West first down.
Yeah, so far in this game, Hamilton doing a great job getting around the edge.
But not before getting a Hornet first down.
Yeah, utilizing team speed against the Ravens. That has worked for them. And now they have a little breathing room with the football out to the 25. Next week, Hamilton West wrapping up the regular season. They visit the Blue Devils of Ewing. Then, of course, they got that Thanksgiving Day matchup to look forward to. Yeah, everybody was moving,
on the field,
but the center didn't snap the football, so a false start on the Hornets. Makes it 1st and 15.
A false start on your Hornets. Still first down. 8:54 left in the second quarter.
If you miss any of today's action on WBCB, you can read about the game in tomorrow's Trentonian. Outstanding local and national sports coverage. You can count on it 7 days a week. It's all in the pages of the Trentonian. Bresler with running backs flanking him. Gives the football on 1st and 15, and it's a short gain.
Bresler handing off to number 88. Was our Williams
there with the handoff.
By Raven number 10.
And a short gain makes it 2nd and 13.
Bring up 2nd and long for your Hornets.
Yeah, those false starts, those pre-snap penalties, they can be drive killers.
Next week for Robbinsville, they wrap up the regular season. They'll visit the Trenton Tornadoes for a Friday night hookup in the capital city. 2nd and 13, play action. Bresler hits his man, completes it up to Deshaun Jones.
Pass complete to number 2, Deshaun Jones.
And a nice job by Jones. The pass was a little bit low, makes an adjustment,
Catch is good for
makes sure to
Hornets.
secure the
First
football.
down.
And the Hornets move the sticks. Under 7.5 to go in the first half.
That was a good job by the quarterback, rolling out to his right, being able to deliver that ball on target, set up a first down.
Again, running backs on either side of Bresler, and he gives to Williams. And no chance that play. The ball is out as Danny Raftery was the first guy there for the Ravens. And they force the fumble and take it away.
Hornets.
Wow, the Ravens
recovered by the Ravens
with another turnover, another takeaway here against the Hornets.
Yeah, that'll get you back in the game. Another short field for them.
Begin their drive at the Hornet 32-yard line.
And this is kind of right around where they got the muffed
15,
punt, right around the 30.
7.
Here they start this drive at the 32 of Hamilton West.
Set up in great field position with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie the game up if they go for 2.
And it's been the air attack that has been the thing that's worked the most here today. Here they stay on the ground. And Connor Skillman spun down. and they lose a couple of yards.
Eagleton.
Nice play there by Eagleton. Sniff it out and make the stop. 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 for the Ravens brings up 2nd and 12. Everybody wave to the fire truck.
Fire trucks passing. We got all kinds of excitement here at William J. McElvoy Field. There's a direct snap to Raftery. But a little wildcat action.
Number 20, William Raftery.
Nets no results. There's another negative play, and then flags come out, and from the reaction, I think this is against the Hornets. It is.
Personal foul on the Hornets.
Well, very similar to the last time they had the muffed punt, where they also got a personal foul penalty, which helped move them down the field. And this one will put them, I believe, right around the 20.
Yeah, a lot of boneheaded mistakes leading to opportunities for Robbinsville to put points on the board.
Yeah, and it seems like there are a couple of flags that have come out based on like what people are maybe saying down there, Darnell. I don't see a lot of physical pushing and shoving, so I got to imagine that it's something that there's something verbal maybe that's going on. That's a little bit of speculation, but those 2 fouls came after 2 big defensive stops by the Hornets. They need to be smarter.
Yeah, got to keep your composure.
1st and 10. And the throw intended for Raftery is incomplete. He's looking for a flag. He thought Short might have had a hold of one of his arms. But like you said, Darnell, more sticky coverage from this Hornet defense.
Brings up 2nd down for the Ravens. 5:44 left in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, outside of that one busted play that resulted in a touchdown, coverage has been really good. It's been the turnovers and the penalties that have, really ignited Robbinsville's offense.
Yablonowitz from the gun looks into the end zone and has his receiver wide open. Ricky Bender makes the grab, and the Ravens with another touchdown. And makes it 15-13 with 5:39 to go in the 2nd quarter. And again, Robbinsville taking advantage of a short field. And Yablonowitz with another connection. Makes it now his 29th passing touchdown.
Yeah, this is just
now you go for 2, right? Yeah, it looks
like it.
Yeah.
Been a completely different game since that muff punt.
Chance to tie it up with a successful 2-point conversion. And so the Ravens leave the offense out there. Yablonowitz under center for this play. Quick snap, the give to Raftery, and he's in.
Handoff to number 20.
Waiting for the signal. I thought he was in for sure. No, they say the try is no good.
The Hornets defense stops them.
Oh, wow.
Man. Yeah, it did look like he was.
Wow, I thought his forward progress certainly had him over the goal line.
Hornets 15, Ravens 3.
Wow, I want to see like the super slow-mo instant replay on that one with the NFL angle right across the goal line to see how close that was, because the try is no good. So we come back up the field to score 15-13 with 5:39 to go in the first half.
Now we got somebody limping off the field.
Well, back-to-back scores by the Ravens have them right back in this thing. And now for Hamilton West, feels like they need to capture the momentum.
Yeah, they've got to reel in their composure. They've got to try to not have a turnover here this upcoming drive. I mean, that's really what's killed them and fueled Robbinsville's last 2 touchdown drives is turnovers and giving them great field position.
Number 14, Xavier Jenkins.
Earlier in the half, felt like the Hornets were in control of this one, but some turnovers And the Ravens taking advantage of those chances. They're right back in it now. A short kickoff, angled to the far side of the field, and the Hornets fall on it at the 27-yard line.
George's kickoff.
That's Williams over there, secured the football.
88, Kaiser Williams.
So 1st and 10 with 5:38 to go. Here in the first half of play, McCaffrey's game of the night, Trentonian game here on WBCB.
Will be 1st and 10 for your Hornets on their own 27-yard line.
We do games both in Bucks and in Mercer County. And last night,
15
some interesting stuff over in Bucks County with the Pennsbury Falcons getting their first win of the year, defeating Abington. They put the Ghosts in the Mercy rule. Meanwhile, Neshaminy, they had a slip-up against CB South, and they had an opportunity maybe for a league title, and now they may have to have a share. Bresler downfield, but out of bounds. The catch is made, but Xavier Jenkins didn't have room to work along the sideline.
Xavier Jenkins.
And so the incompletion. Exciting play there. Got the Hornet fans going. But we go back here, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great catch on the sideline. Just
2nd and 10.
unable to keep the feet in bounds.
I'll tell you the other games I was looking at last night over in Bucks, Ben Salem and Upper Dublin. And Ben Salem had a win and they're in scenario, and they couldn't get it done against the Cardinals. So I'm not sure. They may be kind of on the bubble right now. And Council Rock South also had a big game against Quakertown, and the Golden Hawks got a big win, which pretty much secures a league title for them. Next week they have Council Rock North, and they've been on the struggle bus all season long. And over here in Jersey, getting down to the wire when it comes to the regular season, Eagleton picks up 6. Well, now they mark it back a little bit, picked up 5 right there.
Eagleton's carry for 5. 3rd and 5 for your Hornets.
3rd and 5. Big play right here. The Ravens, with a stop, could get the football back with quite a bit of time left in the second quarter. All right, 3 receivers split to the near side for Bresler. He looks that way, and the pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Knocked down by Dejan Short.
Number 13, Sean Patrick Ryan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my rosters mixed up. Sean Patrick Ryan with the stop there. And that does make it 4th and 5.
Brings up 4th down for your Hornets.
It's a good play there. It did look like he had a receiver open. Able to get fingertips on that ball there.
Punt.
Yeah, great
Number
timing
19, Grady Schaefer.
by Ryan.
Back in punt return position for the Ravens, number 20, William Raftery.
All right, Schaefer to punt. Raftery back to return for the Ravens. Schaefer with a good boot comes down at the 30. Raftery thinks about taking it on a hop, but probably a wise decision. Just let that one go. And it's touchdown at the 23. So the Ravens take over at their own 23 with a 1st and 10 and 4:31 remaining before halftime. A couple of touchdown passes from Jablonowitz as he connected first with Peterson, and his second touchdown to Ricky Bender. Boy, the other play you look back on is the 2-point conversion for Hamilton West, where the extra point snap was muffed. Somehow they were able to pick up the loose football, trying to rush it in for a moment, and then at the 5-yard line, they flip it into the end zone and find Demario Marshall. And right now, that's the difference in the game. That unlikely play. Jablonowitz here looking to the near side.
Jablonowitz's pass intended for number
trying
21,
to get it to Ricky Bender.
On the coverage for your Hornets, number
Junior
10,
couldn't
Stanley
haul it in,
Robbinsville.
makes it 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down for the Ravens.
Into the huddle comes Tim Cabral. And they'll split him wide to the far side. Giordano's on that side of the formation in the slot. And Jablonowicz hands off. Connor Skillman. And that ball came out, a fumble on the play, and it's recovered by Hamilton West.
Recovered by Hornet number 5, Matt Brescia.
Man, turnovers have been huge today on both ends.
Yeah, in that regard, kind of a sloppy first half of play with both teams with some turnovers.
Hornets.
And now a great chance
for the
Hornets
line.
at the 20-yard line with 4:20 left on the second quarter clock. Cullen Bressler with Eagleton in the backfield. Jones in motion and the give to Eagleton.
Cullen Bressler hands off to number 0, Christian Eagleton.
Right into the teeth of the Ravens defense.
Stopped by Raven number
Drew Demazowitz.
50, Anthony Inverso.
And Inverso in there too.
Demazowitz.
So a short gain makes it 2nd and 8. With this spot on the field, ample time on the clock to either run the football, throw the football. And Bressler throws complete, gets it to Brody Hunt. And then Hunt is tackled. The ball comes loose, and the Ravens take it away.
By Ravens, number 14.
Another fumble.
Venozzi.
And now the Ravens, they dodge a bullet. And with 3:32 to go, yeah, they can get that offense going again, Darnell.
Yeah, coaches think he might have been tackled before the ball came out, but looks like ball's going back to Robbinsville.
That's another one where you would like the benefit of the super slow-mo instant replay. They would maybe challenge that one up there in the booth.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell from up here, but I didn't even see the ball come out. But, man, it's just been fumbles left and right.
So with 3.5 to go, the Ravens from their own 15. Raftery in motion. Jablonowicz from the gun hits Bender on the slant. And Bender brought down by Stanley Wooden-Smith.
Hornet number 10, Stanley Wooden-Smith.
But that pickup good for a Ravens first down up to the 25. So a pickup of 10 on that connection. Meanwhile, for the Ravens,
for their own
with the distance they have to go, they might be thinking, make sure to work the clock, not give the football back. As Jablonowicz flush from the pocket, he's hit as he throws. A flag comes out.
Pressured by Hornets.
And a hold is assessed against the Ravens. And Hamilton West also wants to say that was probably grounding. I don't think that went across the line of scrimmage. Didn't look like there were receivers anywhere near where that pass landed. So already a hold against the Ravens, but might be a grounding as well. And yeah, intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding on the Ravens.
So that's a loss of down. And is that you have to decide which one you want to take? Hold, they'll decline that. And they like the grounding because they get the loss of down.
Yeah.
And it's marked back from where he threw the ball. So
Holding penalty is declined.
that's the right call. And with 2:54 to go, now for the Hornets,
The loss of down for
you think
the
about how you
Ravens.
can get this football back before halftime with some good field position. But first thing, you got to make some stops. Rafferty goes across the formation. Jablonowicz sets up a little screen, connects, and
Pass to
Connor
number
Skillman
25
makes the
Connor
grab.
Skillman,
but Skillman
stopped by Hornet number 15.
brought
Kyrie
down there
Williams.
after Williams gets to him.
Correction, 13, Dejon Short.
Good open field tackle right there.
So now
Brings up
third and 17.
Down. Let's make some noise, Hornet fans.
Hamilton West getting fired up on a 3rd and long, trying to get the football back with 2:11 to go in the first half of play. Jablonowicz drops back, throws. It's intercepted. Taken away by Deshaun Jones. And Jones steps out of bounds inside the 5. But it's another turnover in this second quarter. I mean, these teams have not been protecting the football.
Jones knocked out of bounds.
And so with
Ravens,
1:57,
number 54,
another great
Jonathan
chance
Luanda.
for the Hornets to try to extend their lead.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure if that was like a broken route or something, Darnell, but
It will be
Deshaun
first
Jones
and goal
was-
for your Hornets at
he
the
looked
4-yard line.
I mean, he looked like he ran the out route that Jablonowicz was expecting somebody else to
in the
run.
second quarter.
Yeah, great instincts by him, being able to pretty much, like you said, run the route the receiver was going to run and, be able to almost take that to the house.
Yeah, couldn't quite get the pick 6. Steps out inside the 5. And now Hamilton West trying to complete the job. They'll give it right back to him. Tries to get to the outside, heads to the edge, but is brought down for no gain.
Wrestler hands off to number 2, Deshaun Jones. Tackled by Raven number 50, Anthony Inverso.
Why not reward the guy who had the interception, give him the football with a chance to get into the end zone.
Second and goal for your Hornets. 1:50 left in the second quarter.
2nd and goal now from the 5. And a timeout taken
Timeout by your Hornets.
by
Their
the Hornets
second
with
timeout,
1:50
left
remaining
in the second quarter.
in the second
Hornets
quarter.
leading 15.
And
13
gives
over
us
the
a chance to
Ravens.
recognize some of our community partners helping to power portions of today's game, like the Hamilton Township Division of Health. They offer a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot. Hamilton's Division of Health, ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that might be underinsured or uninsured, the Division of Health offers free routine vaccinations for kids. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are ready, experienced, and proud to serve the community. Visit HamiltonNJ.com/health for more info, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's HamiltonNJ.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Bresler moves Jones in motion and throws into the end zone for a touchdown.
Cullen Dressler's pass complete to number 4.
Carmelo
Brown.
with the grab, and that makes it 21-13.
Touchdown.
Comes with 1:46 to go in the second quarter. And the Hornets take advantage of the interception and extend their lead on Senior Day, their pink out day, and homecoming Saturday.
Number 18, Landon Burns on the hold.
Ball is placed down. Schaefer
Brady Schaefer's kick
splits
is
the the
good.
uprights, so 22 to 13.
22.
Hornets in front
13, 146 left in the second
with
quarter.
146 to go, second quarter.
The Hornet cheerleaders. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.
So a couple of rushing TDs and now a passing touchdown. First passing TD for Cullen Bresler of the afternoon. Well, when Hamilton West has not given the Ravens great field position and opportunities off of turnovers, they really have outplayed Robbinsville in this first half so far. I mean, maybe the Ravens could make a similar claim off of that last touchdown for sure, that
Yeah, but
they gift wrapped one there for the Hornets for sure.
Yeah, the turnovers have definitely been an issue, but defensively they've been pretty good when they kick the ball off and Robbinsville is starting from their 20 or 30 as opposed to the other side of the field. So
Yeah.
they've been playing pretty good. They just got to
Raftery, nice return.
20, William Raftery.
They just have to get the cleanup on the turnovers.
Number 8, Demario Marshall.
Well, that's a little bit better field position for the Ravens, as
1:39 left in the
Schaefer
second quarter.
had kicked some into the end zone, and their first 3 drives started at their own 20. And here they'll get this one going at the 38-yard line.
Ravens will begin their drive at their own 38-yard line.
But they only have 99 seconds before halftime. So that may influence the play calling. Might need to get a little aggressive if you want to get something done before halftime. Well, that's not going to do it. Handoff there to Connor Skillman.
Hands off to number 25, Connor Skillman.
And Skillman
stopped by Hornet
blown
number 0,
up by
Christian
Eagleton. Well, as this game has progressed, you see Eagleton's influence on both sides of the football. Doing a great job for the Hornets. Yablonowitz here throws complete. He hits Tim Cabral.
Gavin Yablonowitz's pass complete to number 5, Timothy Cabral.
Cabral stopped immediately.
Brought down by Hornet number
Makes it
4,
3rd and
Carmelo
6.
Brown.
Carmelo Brown,
Brings
the
up
junior, making the tackle there.
down. Make some noise, Hornet fans.
Yablonowitz on 3rd and long, trying to get it to Giordano, and it's incomplete.
Senior number 1,
Brandon Boswell
on the coverage.
there with the defensive assignment for the Hornets, and up to the task, makes it 4th and 6, and will force a punt.
Once again, pretty good coverage right there.
Brings up 4th down for the Ravens into punt, number 16, Drew Schwartz.
Yeah, that sticky coverage has been a mainstay pretty much all day
For your
as
Hornets.
Carmelo Brown drops
Number 4,
back
Carmelo Brown.
to receive the kick. And it's a low kick, skips down to the 20, picked up by Brown, up to the 25-30. And a pretty nice return there by Brown. Gets it
kick returned by
near the
number
35-yard
4,
line.
Brown.
And with 47 seconds left before
Hornets
halftime,
will begin their drive at their own 34-yard line.
I got to think the Hornets
47
here
seconds
are going to
in the second quarter.
play this one kind of conservatively,
Your score,
keep it on the
your
ground.
Hornets 22, Ravens.
Yeah, especially the way, turnovers have been in this quarter alone. Definitely just want to go to the locker room with a 9-point lead.
Yeah, that 9-point lead, too. A 2-score difference. And it will be Hamilton West to get the football first in the second half. Cullen Bresler steps up into the pocket, hit as he throws, and the pass is brought in. Complete to Deshaun Jones.
Deshaun Jones.
Well, Bump being conservative.
Well, that was like a 50-50 ball, and
Catch
Jones
for a Hornet first down.
does a great job to secure it for the Hornets. Half-minute remaining. Wasn't ready for that snap as it goes
That
off of
is
Bresler
fumbled.
and is
Recovered
recovered by Eagleton.
Hornet Christian Eagleton. Hornets will
And
take
now
the
timeout
final
taken.
timeout of the second quarter.
So the Hornets will talk things over.
27
We'll step
seconds
aside
left.
and return
Hornets
here
22, Ravens
to the
13.
Hornets' nest in just a moment.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association,
Second and
who would like to
13
take this
for your Hornets
opportunity
with
to
27
wish all of
seconds left
the
in the
students
second quarter.
the best of luck in the school term. Proud of you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Second and 13. And Bresler hit as he lets this one go, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Brought in by Ricky Bender, and Bender will return it out to the 30 before he is pushed out of bounds.
Xavier Jenkins. Intercepted by
He was
Raven
looking
number
for
21, Ricky Bender.
sophomore Xavier Jenkins. But some good coverage right there. Oh, you got a little more tension on that wire.
This camera keeps, the legs keep.
Oh yeah, I don't know. We got to tighten that thing up there. All right, so first and 10 now for the Ravens. 12 seconds remaining before
12
halftime,
seconds left in
and
the
it's been
second
a
quarter.
wild second quarter. Fumbles, turnovers, muffed punts, and now
Same
Ravens
thing too. It's
take a
just
knee.
take a knee.
Jablonowitz will bring us to the end of the first half as he takes a knee. And on a homecoming Saturday, we reach halftime with the Hamilton
And
West
that is the
Hornets
end of the second
in
quarter
front
with your score.
of the Robbinsville
Hamilton
Ravens,
High West
22 to 13.
Robbinsville
High school football on the
13.
WBCB Sports Network, and we'll return halftime activities coming up in just a bit.
Hello, my name's Jeff Martin. I'm the proud mayor of Hamilton Township. I'm here today at halftime to talk to you about our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and how we need your help to clear the shelter. Right now, we have dogs, we have cats, but we are over our capacity at the shelter, and we need your help to help these animals find their forever home and join a loving family. There are a variety of ways that you can help. Obviously, the biggest is adopting. So whether you're looking for a big or small dog, a young or old cat, we likely have what would fit you and your family's needs at our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. If you can't adopt right now, maybe you can consider fostering. Fostering is a great opportunity to help an animal get out of the shelter, to start to get accustomed to living with a family, and I promise you, you're going to fall in love with it. But if you don't eventually adopt, it puts that animal in a great position to be adopted by somebody else. If you can't adopt and you can't foster, look to volunteer. So many of these animals just need some love and attention, and to know that they are loved so they can have success at their next forever home. We have information at our website if you want to adopt, if you want to foster, if you want to volunteer. Google Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and it'll be one of the first things that pops up. If you want to go and talk to somebody in person, our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue, located right next to our Department of Public Works. If you want to talk to somebody in person, you can call 609-890-3550. So remember, adopt, foster, volunteer, and if none of those are good for you, we know time is valuable, even just donating money, which allows us to buy maybe some extra toys to get the animals having some fun while they're in the shelter. Donating food or blankets, any number of things that can be donated. We have the list again on our website. So again, we need your help to help the animals. And I know you've got it in you. I know you have a warm heart for our animals here at the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. So I hope either can adopt, foster, volunteer, or donate. You take some time and help us out to help these animals out. I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope to see you around soon, and thank you for your help.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Marty Flynn, along with Joseph Stillwell. We're running for the New Jersey Assembly in LD 14. We're proud to be a sponsor of this game today between two outstanding teams. We both know that athletics and other co-curricular activities like cheerleading, band, color guard, and performing arts are a major part of student growth, school culture, family values, and understanding team commitment. As your representatives in the New Jersey Assembly, we will bring that same commitment to making New Jersey affordable again, addressing skyrocketing property tax, energy costs, and school funding. We will address Hamilton's water crisis, the proposed 60% rate increase, and most of all, the safety of the water. We'll provide the checks and balances needed. Thank you and enjoy the game. This announcement has been paid for by Friends of Flynn Stillwell 25.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 5-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Marty Flynn. Along with Joseph Stillwell, we're running for the New Jersey Assembly in LD 14. We're proud to be a sponsor of this game today between 2 outstanding teams. We both know that athletics and other co-curricular activities like cheerleading, band, color guard, and performing arts are a major part of student growth, school culture, family values, and understanding team commitment. As your representatives in the New Jersey Assembly, we will bring that same commitment to making New Jersey affordable again, addressing skyrocketing property tax, energy costs, and school funding. We will address Hamilton's water crisis, the proposed 60% rate increase, and most of all, the safety of the water. We'll provide the checks and balances needed. Thank you and enjoy the game. This announcement has been paid for by Friends of Flynn Stillwell 25.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
All right, back here at halftime with the Hamilton High School West Hornet Marching Band performing. And 22-13, the halftime score, the Hornets in front of the Robbinsville Ravens. Let's recap first half scoring quickly for you. It began with a 22-yard touchdown run from Boswell. And Brian Boswell into the end zone again. The junior has been outstanding for Hamilton West, and that was his 5th touchdown of the season. Came with 2:53 to go in the first quarter, and then an unusual 2-point conversion as the snap, it couldn't get the ball placed down for the place kicker to try to add the extra point. Instead, they picked up the loose football. They tried to rush it into the end zone, instead flipping it to number 8, Demario Marshall, and he makes the grab to complete the 2-point conversion, make it 8-0 at that point. Hamilton West in front, and then they added another touchdown. This was also a great play, and unusual to see a running back go 97 yards, but that's exactly what Boswell did with 11:34 to go in the second quarter. So just as we got second quarter action going, the Ravens had pinned the Hornets deep in their own end at the 3, and they gave the football to Brian Boswell, and he scores his 6th touchdown of the season, going 97 yards into the end zone. They add the extra point, making it 15-0 at that point. And the first quarter dominated by Hamilton West, but Robbinsville was given some opportunities. First off of a muffed punt, set him up right around the Hornet 30-yard line, and also got the benefit of a personal foul there, which moved the Ravens even closer to the goal line and allowed Gavin Yablonowitz connects with Barry R. Peterson III. And with 9:09 to go in the second quarter, the Ravens got on the scoreboard. That made it 15-7. And then they got another a great opportunity, or a mistake from the Hornets on a fumble, set him up again in Hornet territory. And again, it was Gavin Yablonowitz. This time he connected with Ricky Bender as Bender goes into the end zone with 5:39 to go in the second quarter. And that touchdown made it 15-13 after the extra point, or the try. They went for 2. It was no good. Very, very close, but they were just shy of the goal line. So the score remained 15-13 as we got to the final few minutes of the second quarter, which got kind of wild. The teams ended up exchanging fumbles and an interception, and after exchanging fumbles, the INT ended up putting the Hornets in a great spot, and they get into the end zone. A touchdown pass from Cullen Bresler to make it 22-13, and that is where we are at here at halftime. Also, it will be Hamilton West to get the football first as we get back to action in the second half. Well, it is homecoming, senior day, and the pink out day for Hamilton West, and sounds like they did all the homecoming ceremonies at the last night. So I think we'll get back to action here in just a little bit. We're going to step aside and recognize some of our community partners. We thank them for making today's game possible. And you know, before we do that, I want to remind you that October is Crime Prevention Month. And Mercer County Prosecutor Janetta Marbury reminds everyone that we all play a role in promoting safety, awareness, and neighborhood unity. Crime prevention is most effective when residents, public safety, agencies, businesses, houses of worship, and schools all work together. See something, say something, and we need everyone to be involved and energized in their efforts to protect themselves, their family, and their property. Find out more about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office at mercercountyprosecutor.com. All right, back with more high school football in a moment on the WBCB Sports Network.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Marty Flynn. Along with Joseph Stillwell, we're running for the New Jersey Assembly in LD 14. We're proud to be a sponsor of this game today between 2 outstanding teams. We both know that athletics and other co-curricular activities like cheerleading, band, color guard, and performing arts are a major part of student growth, school culture, family values, and understanding team commitment. As your representatives in the New Jersey Assembly, we will bring that same commitment to making New Jersey affordable again, addressing skyrocketing property tax, energy costs, and school funding. We will address Hamilton's water crisis, the proposed 60% rate increase, and most of all, the safety of the water. We'll provide the checks and balances needed. Thank you and enjoy the game. This announcement has been paid for by Friends of Flynn Stillwell 25.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant.
All right, welcome back to the Hornets' Nest on the campus of Hamilton West High School, where the Hornets have a 22-13 halftime lead over the Robbinsville Ravens, and we are ready to get third quarter action started. Today's game on WBCB is brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. And you can also have them cater your next event. The Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street is the place to go for great hoagies and the finest dessert trays for your next get-together. Visit them again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian, and celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford, a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models, and they're known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. Back deep to receive the kick is Xavier Jenkins. And the Ravens will have Drew Schwartz kick off.
Here we go, Hornet fans!
Also back for the Hornets is Carmelo Brown and Stanley Wooden-Smith. As Schwartz approaches the football, lets it go. And it is taken by Wooden-Smith. Tries to get to the edge, but a great play by Anthony Inverso.
Stanley Wooden-Smith.
And he's dropped at the 17-yard line. And that is where Hamilton West will get their first drive of the third quarter started.
Hornets will begin their drive. They're on the 16-yard line.
Again, last year these two teams battled, and it was Hamilton West with a 43-21 victory over Robbinsville. And that kind of reflects the nature of this game. A 9-point difference right now. As Cullen Bresler from the gun fakes the handoff and throws complete to Brody Hunt.
Cullen Bresler's
Hunt up
pass
to
complete
the
number
25.
9, Brody Hunt.
And Hunt stopped at the 25-yard line.
Ravens, number 14,
It's a 7-yard
Vince
pickup on
Renosi.
first down for the Hornets.
Yeah, good misdirection play to start the half. Nice, easy completion. Set up second and short.
Got Christian Eagleton to the right of the Hornet QB. And they give on the jet sweep to Jones. Jones trying to get to the edge.
Cullen Bresler.
He turns it upfield,
handing off
but
to number 2,
takes some
Deshaun
punishment
Jones.
there from Anthony Inverso as he delivers the pain, but it is enough
Brought down by
for a
Ravens
Hornet first down.
defense. But not before another Hornet first down.
So like you said, that good first down play, Darnell, allowed them to have a more makeable second down play, keep the sticks moving, a fresh set of downs for the Hornets. They've been playing some good football, 4-1 in their last 5 games. They fake the give to the motion man, and it's
Cullen
up the
Bresler
gut
handing off to number 0, Christian Eagleton.
for Eagleton. He grinds out about 5 yards there.
Stopped by Raven number 13, Sean Patrick Ryan.
Again, next week for Hamilton West, they are
Second
at Ewing.
down for your Hornets.
And we always look forward to the Thanksgiving Day hookup. I was talking with some of our BCB peeps about their Thanksgiving Day plans. As the ball handed off to Eagleton. Eagleton up to the 40.
Bresler hands off to number 0,
Picks up
Christian Eagleton.
another chunk of yardage and another
By
first
Raven
down
number 10,
for Hamilton West.
Danny Raftery. But not before another Hornet first down.
So Hamilton West on the move on their opening drive here in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornet cheerleaders.
They got 2 touchdown runs in the first half from Brian Boswell. And also a touchdown throw from Cullen Bresler. Motion man ends up being a blocker for Eagleton.
Bresler handing off to Christian Eagleton.
And he's up to the 45, and after the whistles blow, a flag
There's a
is
flag on
thrown.
the play.
Well, we've seen a lot of penalties and turnovers in the first half of this game. And our first flag of the second half comes out. Officials here talking it over. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike is the call against the Ravens. So
It is an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Ravens.
and they decline that? Why would you decline that penalty?
Yeah, I have no clue about that one.
Why would you not take those yards? Bresler hits his man. Brody Hunt with the grab. He's up to the 30 along that far sideline before getting pushed out of bounds.
To number 9, Brody Hunt.
A big-time play.
They'll take those yards.
Brody knocked out of bounds by number 15, Gabe Carrillo. Correction,
Yeah,
number 14, Vince Venozzi.
Yeah, that's better than a
Not before getting a
unsportsmanlike.
touchdown.
And they're just outside the red zone now with a 1st and 10 at the 21. Well, a pretty darn nice Saturday afternoon. Thanks for being with us. Chris Ermer with Aaron Bennett and Darnell Turner. Hornets on the move on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter. They give to Jones. Jones finds a seam, bursts through it, and goes into the end zone.
Ball and Breslow hands off to number 2, Deshaun
Jones
Troy Hornet touchdown.
makes it 28-13, but hold on a second, a flag thrown behind the play. And this is probably going to be a hold, and it's holding against the Hornets. So no
Holding
touchdown.
on your Hornets.
Impressive burst of speed there by Deshaun Jones.
Yeah, it was a great play. Such a shame to have to wipe that touchdown off the board.
I mean, maybe that little seam opened up because of
Yeah.
a hold, so they'll set it down at the 28. Makes it 1st and 17.
Will be 1st and long for your Hornets.
Bresler with Williams and Eagleton in the backfield. Looks downfield, has protection, lets it go, has his man, and is it caught?
Bresler's
Yes!
What a
Carmelo
catch.
Brown
Carmelo Brown
with the
Hornet
grab.
touchdown.
And as they unpile, it's the Ravens who have the football. Showing the football is Tim Cabral, but the touchdown is good. 28-13 the score. And I'll tell you, that's another play that I would love to see the super slow-mo NFL instant replay to see who had possession of that football. You know, a shared possession is the receiver's ball, but when they got up off the pile, it was the Ravens who had the football. And after the play, one of the Hornets shaken up. So an injury timeout with 9:33 to go. They extend their lead to 28-13. We're going to step aside and return here for the try in just a moment.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
First score in the second half goes to the Hornets. Another touchdown connection for Bresler. His second touchdown pass of the afternoon. This time finds Carmelo Brown, who was well marked. The defense was there for the Ravens.
Number 19, Grady Schaefer.
But somehow Brown,
With the hold, number 18, Landon Burns.
able to haul in the TD. So extra point here, attempt. And Schaefer
Schaefer's kick is good.
splits the
Your
uprights
score, Hornets
29,
13.
13 with 9:33 to go in the third quarter. Today's game on WBCB brought to you by Saul Funeral Homes. And since 1899, proud to be part of your greater Hamilton Township community. is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home, a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond, bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website, saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor today's game.
Kickoff return position for the Ravens, number 5, Timothy Cabral.
And they hope you're enjoying the action
20, William Raftery.
on WBCB. While Hamilton fans have a lot to enjoy, Hamilton West in front 29-13. As the sun back out here on this Saturday afternoon.
Third quarter.
Also today's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And they would like to take an opportunity wishing all of their students the best of luck throughout the school term. And they are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Schaefer approaches. And the kickoff taken right around the 10-yard line. Raftery fighting his way up to the 30-35. Nice return by William.
Kickoff return by number 20, William Raftery.
As he'll
Stop by Hornet number 8,
set him up at the 30. I mean, set him up at the 40-yard line, excuse me, with a 1st and 10.
If you're Robbinsville, you've been down 2 possessions before, and you were able to come back and tie the game, but
yeah, one thing we saw them do a little bit, run that wildcat with Will Raftery kind of lined up at quarterback. And Raftery did fill in for Yablonowitz earlier this season. Here the give to McRoberts.
Yablonowitz handing off to number 34, Matt.
It's a good strong run there.
Yeah, a little hesitation and found some running room, picks up 9. Yeah, Raftery was a backup QB against Ewing in week 3 this season. And in that role, he had 208 passing yards and 140 rushing yards in relief of Yablonowitz, who was out with a minor injury. So when he sets up in that wildcat, kind of has some experience taking those snaps. All right, timeout on the field comes with just under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, including the Trentonian. And you can read about today's game in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. Outstanding local and national sports coverage that you can count on 7 days a week. And after the game, we'll try to talk with our Italian People's Bakery player of the game. We'll talk with one of the outstanding players from today's action, and you can catch that video on our WBCB Sports Network. Just go to YouTube and search WBCB Sports for all of our content. Our games, our pro sports shows. Now going to be expanding some of that content with the On Pattison Network.
Will be 2nd and 1.
Mixing in a new flyer show called Snow the Goalie. And on 2nd and 1, the Ravens gives to McRobert. And McRoberts, some more tough running there. And this time, he picks up a 1st down.
He's done a good job moving the chain so far on this drive.
Hornet number 11, Kobe Beauty.
And starting with putting the ball on the ground and being able to run the ball.
Gain the 1st down for the Ravens, 8:33.
Yeah, here in this third quarter so far, both teams have been able to pick up some 1st downs, and the Hornets had a very successful opening drive. And now the Ravens have moved it across midfield as Yablonowitz flanked by running backs. Rafferty in motion and looking downfield for Bender, and it's brought in by Ricky Bender, makes the grab, and a flag comes out. That's going to be a defensive pass interference there, and they'll probably just decline that. Great adjustment on the ball by Bender.
Yeah, it was a great throw down the field, great concentration to haul that one in.
Yeah, it is defensive pass interference. That is declined. First down for Robbinsville. Well, as you said, Darnell, they've been down a couple of scores today, got right back in this game, and an explosive play like that has got to give some confidence to the Ravens. First and 10 from the Hornets 16. And before the snap, timeout taken by Hamilton West.
Timeout by your Hornets.
So with a timeout on the field, we'll step aside with Hamilton West in front of Robbinsville, 29-13.
This is Marty Flynn, along with Joseph Stillwell. We're running for the New Jersey Assembly in LD 14. We're proud to be a sponsor of this game today between two outstanding teams. We both know that athletics and other co-curricular activities like cheerleading, band, color guard, and performing arts are a major part of student growth, school culture, family values, and understanding team commitment. As your representatives in the New Jersey Assembly, we will bring that same commitment to making New Jersey affordable again, addressing skyrocketing property tax, energy costs, and school funding. We will address Hamilton's water crisis, the proposed 60% rate increase, and most of all, the safety of the water. We'll provide the checks and balances needed. Thank you and enjoy the game. This announcement has been paid for by Friends of Flynn Stillwell 25.
At the Hornets Nest this afternoon for some high school football on WBCB. Great to have you with us. Chris Ermer with Aaron Bennett and Darnell Turner. First and 10 for the Ravens. Yablonowitz for Ricky Bender into the end zone for the touchdown.
21, Ricky Bender.
A 16-yard touchdown strike for Yablonowitz, his third touchdown pass. And that gives him an even 30 now, as he's connected for 30 passing touchdowns. Holds the Robbinsville record in that regard. And makes this a 10-point game for the moment, 29-19.
Yeah, it was a good throw right there on the fade route.
Nice job by Bender to stay in bounds.
Yeah, receiver got a great release at the line and able to haul that in. And
Ravens will attempt.
like you said, they've been here before. It looks like they're going to go for two, try to make this a one-possession game.
The two-point conversion.
So Rafferty and McRoberts back there with Yablonowitz. And they fake the throw. Yablonowitz dropped back and is sacked. So the try is no good. Colby Muni, the junior, in there to bring down Yablonowitz. And the score remains 29-19.
There is an injury timeout on the field.
And the third touchdown pass today for Yablonowitz gets them right back in this game. I will step aside here with an injury timeout and return to the Hornets Nest for more high school football on BCB.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Robbinsville's quarterback there, Gavin Yablonowitz, was the guy shaken up on the play, and looked like when he was brought down on the sack, he fell right on the football, and either that knocked the wind out of him or might even banged up his ribs a little bit. But hopefully he's going to be able to get back to action. I guess go back to that Ewing game where Raftery kind of stepped up for Yablonowitz. So if Yablonowitz cannot return, and actually I already see him taking some practice throws on the sideline, which is a good sign.
Yeah, because they're going to need him if they want to try to get back into this game, down 10.
Absolutely. 3 touchdown passes for the Ravens QB, as he's pulled them within 10. Deep kick taken by Jenkins. Jenkins to the 15, trying to work that far sideline, and moves it up to the 19-yard line before he stepped out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by Raven number 11, Alex Giordano.
1st and 10 from the 19.
Hornets will begin their drive.
And another injured Raven out there.
Injured player on the field.
And looks like actually a little cramping. So hopefully not a serious injury, but a break in the action. And we'll step aside, return to the Hornets' nest in just a bit.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
So also a flag came out on that play, and it's a hold against the Hornets.
Their own 10-yard line with 7:32 left in the third quarter.
So they mark off the yardage and put it down inside the 10 with 7:32 to go, third quarter. Well, one thing, where has number 3 gone? Actually, I think I see him sitting on the near sideline or on the bench as the handoff to Eagleton. But Brian Boswell, number 3, scored the first 2 Hornet touchdowns. Took one in from 22 yards out and then had a 97-yard touchdown strike. Now, after that 97-yarder, Boswell looked like he was banged up. I thought it was just a cramp. But since that play, we have not seen number 3 back out there for the Hornets.
Yeah, I do see him on the sideline.
And that's a major loss for them.
I'm trying to see, is he in sweatpants? Because it would certainly indicate he's probably not getting back in.
It doesn't have shoulder pads on.
Yeah. Yes, I'm guessing it was more serious than we thought.
Bresler with a man in motion gives to Eagleton. And Eagleton makes it a little bit more of a manageable down and distance for third down. 3rd and 4.
Another injury timeout.
And another injury timeout. This time, one of the Hornets getting some attention from the trainer. We'll be right back in a moment.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Aiden Celentano was the
Third down
Hornet
for your Hornets.
injured on the play, and looked like he's not really putting much weight on the right leg as he limps off the field and sits down here on the bench behind the sideline. Downfield for Bressler, and the flag comes out there for defensive pass interference. He was looking for Tazi.
There is a flag on the play.
And the defense was there, but they didn't turn to look for the football. And basically they were right in the chest of the receiver, bringing that flag out.
It was pretty good coverage, like you said, just a little bit too hands-on, didn't get their head around to see the football.
And it is
against the Ravens.
defensive pass interference.
Pass interference.
So that'll help this Hornet drive.
The first and 10
so they
Hornets from their own 31-yard line.
mark it at the
6:11
30,
left in the third quarter.
and it's a first down for Hamilton West. All right, that's one way to keep the drive going, and that's one thing that we've seen in this game, that these teams have had some self-inflicted wounds. Oh man, the rally towels are coming out from the Hornet cheerleaders, firing up the Hamilton West crowd as Bressler,
They're coming out quick.
in the gun. He's got Williams and Eagleton back there with him, and he's not sure what to do, it looks like. And now he'll move Eagleton over out to the wing and give the football to Williams. Williams trying to get to the edge. A flag comes out.
Number 88, Rozier Williams. There is a flag on the play.
Williams tracked down by Connor Skillman, and it's another hold on the Hornets. I don't know what happened in the second quarter and the third quarter of this game, but it has the pace has decelerated quite a bit.
Yeah.
Show us if you got a t-shirt. Hold it up proud.
And it's a mix of things. It's been some injuries, it's been penalties, some turnovers that have stopped drives and stopped the clock.
The Holy Grail.
So 1st and 20 for the Hornets. Yeah, the perfect storm kind of thing. Bressler looking downfield, double move on the outside, and just outside the reach
number 14,
of Jenkins. Xavier Jenkins there
coverage for the Ravens, number 21, Ricky
might
Bender.
have just touched his fingertips.
Bring up second and long for your Hornets.
Boy, and that was one of those plays where they had it. Jenkins was behind the defender a couple of steps, and the throw just a little too much on it. Might be something they want to return to a little bit later on this afternoon. So 2nd and 20, and everybody spread out. 4 receivers here. Jones in motion, and Jones gets the handoff.
Colin Bressler hands off to number 2, Deshaun Jones.
A short gain for Jones up near the 25.
Anthony Inverso.
How about Anthony Inverso getting his name called quite a bit? That guy just has a nose for the football. So after the gain, makes it 3rd and 17. Oh, and there's another injury over there. I didn't notice.
Injury timeout on the field.
One of the Hornets.
5:21 left in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like getting stretched out. So with an injury timeout, we'll step aside again, return to the Hornets' nest in just a bit.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Marty.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
It's up 3rd down for your Hornets.
That was Hamilton Hornet Deshaun Jones, who was banged up on that play, and he is out for this one as Bressler drops back. Looked like they were trying to set up a little bit of a screen pass, and nobody there for it. Incompletion stops the clock with 5:13 to go, brings up 4th and long, and will force the Hornets to kick this one away. Back deep to receive. Drops William Raftery.
Number 19, Brady Schaefer. Back in punt return position for the Ravens, number 20, William Raftery.
So Schaefer right around the 10-yard line. End-over-end kick as he runs up to this one, taken on a bounce by Raftery. He's got an opportunity for a big return up to the 40, 35.
Schaefer's punt return by number
Before he is banged down by Williams.
Brought down by Hornet,
And
number
sets up
88,
the Ravens
Williams.
with a great spot on the field. 1st and 10 from the Hornet 35-yard line.
Yeah, really good return. Let that one bounce and then was able to pick it up, take it in stride.
And one thing we've seen today, Darnell, is that when you give these Ravens a break or an opportunity, they've taken full advantage. And that was the case on a muffed punt, on a fumble in the first half, which got them back into the game. And now a pretty good spot after the return.
Yeah, and they've done pretty well when they've gotten good field position.
Handoff here to McRoberts. He pushes forward, pushes the pile across the 30, and picks up a nice chunk of yardage on 1st down. for the Ravens.
34, Matt McRoberts.
7-yard
Brought
gain.
down by the Hornet defense. 2nd and 2 for the Ravens.
Down under the 4.5-minute mark of the third quarter. And Yablonowitz, flanked by running backs, gives to McRoberts, running room, off tackle, breaks one tackle, stays on his feet, across the 15,
34, Matt McRoberts.
and down to the 12.
Stopped by Hornet
A first
number 8,
down for the
Mario
Ravens.
Marshall.
And they've got it inside the red zone.
Ravens do gain the first down.
Well, are we going to see touchdown pass number 4 from Yablonowitz? They have gone to the air when they've gotten close. He's got Giordano in the near side slot. The give to McRoberts. And he bangs his way inside the 10 and down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, done a good job with the ball on the ground here this possession.
Actually, not as much there as I thought. He's dropped at the
2nd
10.
down for the Ravens.
So 2nd and 8. Again, similar formation. You got McRoberts and Raftery back there with Yablonowitz. There goes Raftery in motion. And Yablonowitz looks into the end zone and incomplete.
Number 21.
Intended for Ricky Bender.
Ricky Bender.
Defensively for the Ravens, Patillo marked him up and brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Depending on how many yards they get here, it might be 4-down territory.
Yablonowitz gives to McRoberts, and he doesn't get much out of it. The other thing that you got to think about, maybe taking 3 and making it a 7-point game. And they will bring out Grady Schaefer, their place kicker.
We'll bring up 4th down.
And Schaefer will try a 25-yard field goal right from the middle of the field.
Gaining Factory with the hold.
Drew Schwartz splits the uprights. The field goal is good. And the score is 29-22 as the Robbinsville Ravens edge a little bit closer with 2:01 to go in the third quarter. Great to have you with us on WBCB, and we've got a good game for you. It's now a one-score affair between these two. So add to the mix a 25-yard field goal. Getting everything mixed up. That was, again, Drew Schwartz.
To kick off for the Ravens, number 16.
And he will kick off.
Back in. Kickoff throw position for your Hornets, number 14, Xavier Jenkins.
And deep is Xavier Jenkins. Schwartz approaches, tackles it to the far side of the field. And Brandon Boswell.
His kick. Turned by number 4, Carmelo Brown.
But Brown there returns it up across the 30, goes out of bounds. And sets up the Ravens with a little under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Hornets will begin their drive at their own 33-yard line with 1:56 left in the third.
So an opening drive in the second half, resulting in the only points so far in the third quarter for this Hornet team. Bresler getting the offense back to work, gives to Williams. Williams tries to take it between the tackles. The ball comes out, and the Ravens have it. Robbinsville with a takeaway. And with 1:50 to go, they take over inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the ball security has just not been up to par. Robbinsville comes in, delivering another shot, another forced fumble, and once again, they're set up in great position to come down and tie the game up.
And like we said earlier, every time they've been given an opportunity like this, they have capitalized on it. Yeah, that was the first turnover in the second half, Darnell, but we were looking at it. I think there were either 5 or 6 in the first half of play. The teams exchanged fumbles. There was an interception late in the second quarter, an early fumble, the muffed punt. Well, that turnover could be an extremely costly one. You blind, 2 guys looked like they were moving at the same time there. And there's the flag. Raftery. Yeah, that's an illegal shift against the Ravens.
Carmelo Brown on the coverage. There is a flag on the play.
So to make it 1st and 15.
Illegal shift on the Ravens. First and long for the Ravens.
3 receivers split to the near side for Yablonowitz. He looks to the other side of the field, throws for Ricky Bender, but incomplete.
Intended for number 21.
Bender bracketed by Boswell and Short.
It never really looked like he had anything open there.
13,
just trying to give his receiver a chance to go up and make a play.
Second
so it makes
and
it
long for the Ravens.
2nd and 15. Clock now at 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. Again, same formation, loaded to the near side, and they set up a little screen pass. McRoberts pulls it in with one hand and moves it up to the 25-yard line.
Number 34, Matt McRoberts.
So they'll mark him down at the 24.
Yeah, great catch by McRoberts, hauling that in with one hand.
Yeah, some nifty stuff there. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down. With your defense here at Hornet fans.
Yablonowitz gives to McRoberts, and he falls forward as he's tackled, and that'll get him right up to the 20-yard line, very close to a Raven first down, but shy by a yard.
And number 5, Matt Brescio.
So decision time now, and it looks like they're going to go for another field goal. They bring Drew Schwartz back out.
Down for the Ravens.
This feels like a go for it situation.
Yeah. It looks like are they not going for it? They're kicking it?
Yeah, he's kicking a field goal.
To attempt the field goal.
This is going to be a
For the Ravens,
37-yard
number 16,
field goal
Schwartz.
attempt from the far hash.
Number 10, Danny Raftery with the hold.
It's still early, but it's an interesting call on third down if you were just going to set
And
up
that
for a
is the
field
end
goal.
of the third quarter. Your score, Hornets 29, Ravens 22.
All right, that brings us to the end of the third. And it's Hornets on top of Ravens, 29-22. High school football on the WBCB Sports Network. All right, we'll return to the Hornets' Nest in just a moment.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Well, again, next week for both of these teams, Hamilton taking on Ewing. They're on the road, and it's the Trenton Tornadoes for the Robbinsville Ravens to wrap up the regular season. Also got a couple of Thanksgiving Day football games on our schedule, including the Hornets and the Spartans. And then over in Bucks County, I believe we're going to have Morrisville and Bristol. I formation, 4th and short. They give to Raftery, and he's got the yard that they need, plus a little bit. Picks up 5.
The number 20,
and a Robbinsville first down. Well, a good call right there
by the Hornets.
to switch things up, I think, is.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe that was just a decoy,
Right.
knowing that the quarter was going to end.
Yeah,
But-
right there towards the end of the third quarter, they had Drew Schwartz lined up for a field goal. And when they got back to it here in quarter number 4, lined him up in the eye and got a fresh set of downs. Again to Raftery. And Raftery this time goes off the other side
Raftery
and
brought
picks
down
up
by Hornet number
a couple.
0, Christian Eagleton.
Eagleton with the stop.
Second down for the Ravens.
So 2nd and 7, and the Hornets need a stop, need to make a stand on this drive. Raftery in motion. They try to throw to him in the flat. It's low and incomplete. Didn't look like that was going to amount to much anyway because there were 3 Hornet defenders right there.
Brings up 3rd down. Come on, Hornet fans.
So 3rd down
Let
here.
me hear you. Let's go.
I trust Jablonowitz here as a decision maker. Put the ball in his hands, maybe with a. Oh, he muffs the snap, pulls it down, throws into the end zone, and incomplete.
Blanowitz's pass intended for number 21, Ricky Bender.
Looking for Ricky Bender in the corner of the
On
end
the
zone,
coverage for your Hornets,
and that
number
brings
1,
up
Brandon Boswell,
4th
number
and
4,
7.
Kyle Brown.
And another field goal opportunity is now Drew Schwartz
4th down for the
with
Ravens.
an attempt that's a little bit closer.
To attempt the field goal, number 16.
Fortunate that play
Drew
was
Schwartz.
just a muffed snap and
Danny
still able to
Raftery,
get a
number
throw
10,
off.
with the hold.
So Schwartz here with a 29-yarder out of the hold of out of the hold of Danny Raftery. Sets it down. The kick is up and good. And that makes it 29-25 with 10 and a half to go in the fourth quarter.
Hornets 29, Ravens 25.
So 2 field goals from Drew Schwartz. He hit a 25-yarder and a 29-yarder. And the Robbinsville Ravens refusing to go away without a fight. Got a good one going for you here on WBCB. It's homecoming. It's the Hornets Senior Day and a pink out, raising some money and some awareness.
And let's hear it for your Hornet cheerleaders.
Today's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. They want to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck throughout the school year, and they're proud of you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. This time looks like Alex Giordano going to do the kickoff. And he kind of squibs it. That's anybody's football. And the Ravens are right there. But I think it was Hamilton West.
Kicking off number 11, Alex Giordano.
No, yeah. The Ravens have it. Robbinsville comes up with the onside kick.
Hornet number 17, RJ Price.
So that's why they brought Giordano out there, as he's got the, had the touch to kind of check that ball up on an end-over-end kick. And from the 41-yard line, it's Robbinsville football.
It is
That's a tough play there. It's got to be.
Wow, what a wow game.
Got to somehow corral that ball in.
Will be 1st and 10.
I've seen a lot of tough turnovers here today.
At 41-yard line, 10:36 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, a lot of time, 10 and a half to go. But even another field goal is not going to put them in front.
Yeah, you would like to get a touchdown here.
If they do, it'll be their first lead of the afternoon. Yablonowitz looking into the flat, throws over the middle, trying to get it to Giordano, and it goes off of his hand and incomplete. And Giordano kind of looks down at his arm that has the full cast on it, and I think had an opportunity maybe to make a one-handed grab, but he doesn't have the he doesn't have his hand to use.
Yeah, I think the pass was a little bit overthrown. I think even if he had the hand, it would have been a tough throw to kind of haul in. But he certainly had him. He was open.
McRoberts gets the handoff.
His handoff to number 34, Matt Roberts.
And gets about 5 yards.
Stop by Hornet number 9, Brody Hunt.
To make it 3rd and 5.
Hornet cheerleaders.
Well, one of the things that
brings up
I think Robbinsville has made some adjustments through the game, and in the first quarter, it felt like Hamilton West, the defense, kind of had an idea of what was coming, and now they've mixed it up. Hamilton West threatening, pressure up the middle, the pass deflected, incomplete. Brody Hunt.
Number 9, Brody Hunt. It will be 4th down.
So it makes it 4th and 5. Not going to get much out of a punt, so pretty easy decision to go for it here from Coach Patterson.
This would be a huge stop after giving up the onside kick, as we get a timeout here.
In the fourth quarter.
All right, timeout.
29, Ravens 25.
And we'll be back with more high school football here on WBCB.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Today's game on WBCB brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. You drive by and you smell the homemade bread made daily. Or have them cater your next event, your next special get-together. Visit them at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936.
Let's hear it, folks. 4th down.
Yablonowitz drops back on 4th and 5, throws over the middle, but a little bit too high for Ricky Bender to get to. It's incomplete and a turnover on downs as the Ravens give it back to the Hornets.
Yeah, a couple of throws on that possession he wishes he could have back.
Number 1, Brandon Boswell. Number 50, Dejon Short on the coverage. Will be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, right there, just overthrew his man.
At our own 36-yard line. 9:42 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, since the Hamilton Hornets have not had Brian Boswell in the mix, they've not been able to run the football effectively. Right now, it looks like they're confused. Bresler calling somebody else back to the huddle as Tazi back in the mix. And they rush up to the line of scrimmage to get this play off. The give goes to Eagleton, and Eagleton pushing across the 40 to the 42.
Strong run there, bulldozing his way through.
Yeah, delivering some pain at the end of that run. Makes it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for your Hornets.
How about this for Hamilton West? Maybe just work the clock, grind out some first downs. We have not seen either team really been able to sustain a drive since the beginning of the second half of play. From the gun, play action, and the pass complete. Gets it to Brody Hunt, and Brody Hunt with a great play. And then after the play, flag thrown.
I've got a bounce by Ravens number 5, Timothy Cabral.
Coach is upset.
And I believe this is going to go. I mean, they're upset because this is against the Hornets. I don't know. I would see people on both sides of the issue kind of pointing fingers. Calling it a dead ball foul. And hearing some fans calling for a possible ejection, and I don't know if maybe a punch potentially was thrown.
Yeah, I didn't really see what happened. Obviously, he was surrounded in
now I'm
enemy territory.
I'm thinking, Darnell, this is against the Ravens here. Dead ball foul, personal foul against Robbinsville.
Foul is against the Ravens.
And they'll mark off 15 and explain to
15-yard
the Hornet coaches why that guy's not getting kicked out of the game.
1st and 10 Hornets. From the Ravens, 34-yard
So a great
line.
opportunity here for Hamilton West to continue to work the clock, continue to keep this drive going. Eagleton in the backfield with Bresler. And Eagleton gets the handoff. Bounces it to the outside.
Bresler hands off to Christian Eagleton.
Tackled out there by William Rafferty.
Stopped by Raven number 20, William Rafferty.
But picks up 4, up to the 30. 2nd and 6.
The gain of 4 for your Hornets. 2nd and 6.
I mean, objective working the clock, but a score here would make this a 2-possession game. And we're getting late here in the 4th quarter, so could be a major blow. Bresler looking downfield, throws into the end zone, and off of the extended hand of the intended target. Not quite. Looking for Tazi. And they couldn't quite connect. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Yeah, it was almost 6 on the board right there. Created just enough space right at the end. Just off by just a hair on that throw.
And they've been holding this Ravens team at arm's length so far. They've had the lead all afternoon after the first Brian Boswell touchdown. But a score here might put this thing out of reach. Bresler, again, looking downfield. This time he connects with his receiver. Nice pass to Carmelo Brown. And Brown picks up a Hornet first down.
Raven number 20, Matt Raftery on the coverage.
That was a pretty confident throw from Cullen Bresler.
Bresler's pass is
Had to put a little zip on it.
First down.
1st and 10 from the 23. Cullen Bresler hands off to Eagleton. Eagleton slips one tackle.
To Christian Eagleton.
The first guy there was
stopped by Raven number 50.
Not able to bring him down, but Inverso gets the job done, makes it 2nd and 8.
Eagleton gains 8. A correction, 2. 2nd and 8 for your Hornets.
Bresler enters the huddle with the play. And for the Hornets, they are in no hurry. Dip down under 7 minutes to go. And holding that 4-point advantage. And before the play, timeout.
On the field, your Hornets.
So Hamilton West to talk it over with 6:46 remaining in quarter number 4. And the Hornets in front 29-25. I want to let you know that the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot. Hamilton's Division of Health ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. And the staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. 2nd and 8. Bresler with Eagleton on his right. Drops back, looks over the middle, and throws incomplete. Looking for Brody Hunt.
Had 2 guys open there.
Yeah, take your pick, but the pass a little bit off the mark.
For your Hornets.
Makes it 3rd and 8. All right, you can't convert here. I got to think that you want to add 3 if you can get, if you have some confidence in the kicking game. The Hornets might here opt to try a field goal if they can't convert on this 3rd and 9 from inside the 25. Bresler looking into the end zone and incomplete.
For number 16, Daniel Tozzi.
Looking for Tozzi and brings up 4th and 9.
Number 5, Timothy Cabral, who will win the coverage.
So decision time now. Do you
will be 4th and 8.
Feel good about Grady Schaefer? Now it looks like they're sending Bresler back out. Even if you can't convert on 4th and long, at least you're leaving the Ravens with a pretty long field. And not a ton of time left in this one, 6:36 remaining. And before the 4th down play, timeout.
Timeout on the field by your Hornets. 6:36 left in the 4th quarter. Your Hornets 29, Ravens 25.
And so with a timeout on the field, we remind you that today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, taking an opportunity to wish all of the students the best of luck throughout the school year, and they're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Big thanks to Hyundai of Trenton, powering portions of today's game on BCB. 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai, Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, Elantras, all priced for immediate sale at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township.
Number 19, Grady Schaefer.
All right, so now they take the timeout and they opt to give Grady Schaefer a chance. Schaefer with a 39-yard field goal attempt. It's placed down. Never really got it placed well, but the kick is good.
And Grady Schaefer's kick is good.
And that makes it 32-25 and stretches the lead back to 7 for the Hamilton Hornets.
6:26 left in the 4th quarter with your score, your Hornets 32.
Wow, big time stuff right there.
25.
Just to get that ball placed down for Schaefer. That's some good timing right there. But still a chance here for the Ravens with a score here to even it up. And back and forth throughout the afternoon today. Great to have you with us on WBCB. Chris Irmer with Aaron Bennett and Darnell Turner.
In a kickoff return position.
And Grady Schaefer, after making the field goal, will kick off. Cabal and Raftery.
Number 20, William Raftery.
Back to return. A line drive kick. Cabral takes it at the 5, up to the 35, 40, midfield, and still in bounds. No, they say he went out of bounds. He's streaking down the field, but he stepped out and stepped out all the way back at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens from their own 48.
Another great return from the special teams.
Yeah, this time not negated by a penalty, but just was not able to keep his feet in bounds.
17 left in the 4th quarter.
And there was a little more meat on the bone there for Robbinsville. But they still have 6:17 that they can sink their teeth into. And this game now within reach after a couple of big field goals from Drew Schwartz. Hit one from 25, hit one from 29. Then the Hornets counter with a 39-yarder. That's pretty impressive stuff at the high school level. Once you get up over that 35-yard mark, and they were lucky to get that timing just right. Yablonowitz takes the snap, gives to McRoberts. McRoberts, he seems like he's been gaining momentum as this game has gone on. There he rips off 7.
Stopped by Hornet number 8, Demario Marshall.
Makes it 2nd and 2, but the clock on the move. Under
2nd and
6
2
to
for the
go.
Ravens.
Yablonowitz gives to McRoberts, and McRoberts with a first down.
Gavin Yablonowitz handing off to number 34.
Drop
Matt
at the
McRoberts.
40.
Brought down by Hornet number 8, Demario Marshall.
Nice,
carry.
a little bit of a shoestring tackle there for Marshall, but
Your Hornet cheerleader.
McRoberts was just about to get up to full speed before he was brought down. Yablonowitz looking to the near side, throws for Giordano, and it's broken up incomplete.
Yeah, got lucky there. Had a receiver wide open running down the field. He decided to go towards Giordano and unable to connect.
On the coverage.
Yeah, one where it looked like Carmelo Brown had a better chance to pull that one down than Giordano did.
Up 2nd down for the Ravens.
We still have some game left. Maybe we can get to double-digit turnovers in this one. We're getting close. I think we have 7 or 8. I guess then if you also add in the turnover on downs, maybe we're getting up. We're already at that level. Yablonowitz over the middle, off the hands of Cabral, and incomplete. And then after the play, a shot delivered by Carmelo Brown brings the flag out for a late hit.
On the coverage.
Hornet fans don't like it, but I think that's a pretty legit flag there, and
Yeah,
they'll
like
mark off
call.
15. Set it down inside the 25-yard line.
Personal foul on the Hornets.
Wow, don't go anywhere. We've had a wild game already, and now the Ravens threaten with just over 5 minutes to go. Yablonowitz to McRoberts. McRoberts pushing the pile
Yablonowitz hands off to number 34, Matt McRoberts.
to the 21. He picks up
Brought down by
4.
Hornet number 0, Christian Eagleton.
Eagleton, he's been in the mix, especially since Brian Boswell went down on the offensive side of the football. Eagleton stepped up into that role
Gain of 3 will be 2nd
and continues to
and 7
play tough
for
D.
the Ravens.
Giordano and Cabral split to the wide side. You got Ricky Bender to the near side of the field. Handoff to McRoberts.
Gavin Yablonowitz handing
Gets
off
to the
number
20
34, Matt
before being
McRoberts.
turned back. One of the guys in the mix there,
Stopped by Hornet
Kazare
number 51,
Williams.
Sean Blakely. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, you heard it, 3rd down for the Ravens, but a makeable down in distance here with a 3rd and 4. At this point with 3:40 and counting, I don't think you can settle
Hornet fans,
for a
this
field
is
goal
our
here.
house. Let them know it.
So I'm imagining this is 4 down thinking for this Raven offense. Yablonowitz from the gun throws to McRoberts, and it's broken up by Brody Hunt.
McRoberts. On the coverage, number 9, Brody Hunt.
Brody Hunt, the senior, on Senior Recognition Day for the Hornets. He's had a great day. And that brings up 4th and 4. Got to go for it. That incompletion does stop the clock with 3:22 left in the fourth quarter.
4th down, Hornet fans, let's make some noise.
Big down here. See if they can convert. Probably be targeting Brown or Giordano on this play here.
Raftery in motion. They throw him the football. He's got it complete in the flat, and he's got the first down for Robbinsville.
William Raftery.
Raftery goes out of bounds inside the 10.
Colby Muni and number 13, Dejon Short.
So a 1st and goal for the Ravens.
Ravens do get the first down, 3:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Now you got to wonder if they get into the end zone. Do they try to go for 2, potentially try to win the game, or go for the tie? Yablonowitz gives to McRoberts. They still have a lot of work to do before they hit pay dirt. And McRoberts gets to the 6, brings up 2nd and goal from the 6.
Second and goal for the Ravens.
And I think sometimes the thinking is that if you're the away team, you go for the win when you're on the road. I'm not sure if that's going to come into the thinking of head coach Patterson.
Yeah, it's an interesting philosophy. We've seen a lot of teams adopt that sense of thinking a lot more recently.
Yablonowitz throws, completes to Raftery in the flat, turns it upfield at the 5-yard line, takes a shot, and a flag comes out.
This could be a huge flag here.
Stopped by Hornet number 0, Christian
Let's see
Eagleton.
what the
There
call
is a flag
is.
on the play.
Yeah, what do we have here? Holding
Yep, that's
on
a
the
big-
Ravens.
That's a big play. That's a big play right there.
So it will remain 2nd and goal, but now they're going to march off 10 yards. And it will be 2nd and goal from the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Robbinsville just made it a heck of a lot harder on themselves to try and tie this game up.
All right, so after they assess the penalty, it's 2nd and goal from the 16.
We do have a Hornet down on the field. 2:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And an injury timeout with one of the Hornets banged up.
There's an injury timeout.
And so we will step aside, return to the Hornets' Nest for more high school football in a moment.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
The injured Hornet able to bounce back up, head to the sideline without any help, but it's going to have to be out for this play. A 2nd and goal from the 16-yard line for Robbinsville. Just 2:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Been a wild game with a bunch of turnovers.
Second down
right now,
for the Ravens.
the
Coming out of
Hornets,
the injury timeout. 2:11 left in the fourth quarter.
with the 7-point advantage. Ravens trying to even it up. Raftery and Jablonowitz in the backfield. Bender in motion. The throw incomplete on the slant. Broken up by Dejon Short.
Barry Peterson III.
Looking for Barry Peterson III. Those two hooked up
Short
on the
coverage.
first Ravens
Brings up
touchdown today.
third down.
But can't get it. There's good defense there. And makes it 3rd and goal from the 16.
Yeah, it was a great play on the ball there to get his hands in there and break that pass up.
Let's go, Hornet fans. Make some noise.
Raftery on the left of Jablonowitz. Pulls it down, throws into the end zone for Bender, but incomplete. And that makes it 4th and
For
goal
number 21,
from the
Ricky
16.
Bender. Porter Camelo Brown on the coverage.
Some more good coverage. That time it was Carmelo Brown there defensively for the Hornets.
It is 4th down, Hornets.
So it comes down to this. A 4th and goal. They got to get into the end zone. And for the Hornets, you don't want to give Jablonowitz too much time. And we'll see if they bring some pressure and try to force the throw early. Jablonowitz dropping back, pressure up the middle, throws for Giordano, and he makes the grab, but he is not in the end zone. He's going to come down at the 1-yard line.
Complete to number 11, Alex Giordano.
That was a great catch, but
heck of a grab, but it's going to be a turnover on downs.
With the coverage.
Well, now a turnover on downs, but they mark him down at the 2. So potential if you can get him in the end zone.
Jablanowitz's pass complete but short.
So a turnover on downs, and it's a 1st and 10 for Hamilton West.
Hornets will begin their drive on their own 2-yard line. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter.
And over their far side of the field, it looks like
Ravens 25.
Carmelo Brown is shaken up. So there's an injury timeout.
There's an injury timeout on the field.
And one of the Hornets getting looked at. It actually looks like they're potentially driving the cart over. All right, so with a timeout on the field, we'll get right back to high school football in a bit.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
That was Demario Marshall for the Hornets, who was banged up on the play. Earlier in this game, he caught the 2-point conversion on their 2nd touchdown. Kind of a wild play, and now slow to get to the sideline. But the result of that Alex Giordano catch, a turnover on downs, and now the Hornets with 1:41 to go have it at the 2. Bresler from in the end zone. He's got Eagleton on his left side. And a hard count to draw the Ravens across the line of scrimmage. A heady play there by Cullen Bresler, the junior QB, as he makes him jump.
yeah, it's the last thing you wanted to do if you were Robbinsville, having backed up at the 2. Now you
on the Ravens.
Now you give them some space. So only 5 yards to go. First down. This game's over.
A little bit of breathing room and
First.
just 1:41 remaining.
For your Hornets.
Yeah, first down will do it.
Even if they don't, it'll be still be pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the timeout situation is for the Ravens. But even if they have all three, it's a mountain here to try to have a chance in this game. A run there by Eagleton.
Colin Bressler hands off to number 0.
Moves it
Christian
forward to
Eagleton.
the 7-yard line. And timeout taken by the Ravens.
The timeout on the field by the Ravens. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Your score: Hornets 32, Ravens 25.
All right, with a timeout on the field, we'll step aside as well. Return to the Falcons' Nest in just a little bit.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
All right, the Hornets' Nest, not the Falcons' Nest, and the Hornets looking for a homecoming win. And they just have to take care of the final minute 31. And they'll move to 5-2 this season. But this Ravens team has battled all afternoon.
1:31 left in the fourth.
But their options now are becoming limited here as Bressler with Eagleton in the backfield will hand the football off. And Eagleton tries to pop to the outside, but wants to make sure he doesn't go out of bounds. And as he's brought down, another timeout taken by the Ravens. So out of this timeout will be a 3rd and 3. And a minute and 23 remaining
Timeout
on
on
the
the field
clock.
by the Ravens. That is their last timeout. 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
Our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Gate. We get a certificate from the IPB. Get a hoagie at their 63 Butler Street location. The Italian People's Bakery and Deli, the pride of Chambersburg, and proud to support high school football and high school athletics on the WBCB Sports Network.
Number one thing here on this play, ball security. Not want to have a turnover in this area of the field.
3rd and 3 for your Hornets coming out of the timeout. 1:23 left in the fourth.
Yeah, that would be the nightmare scenario for the Hornets, as now under center goes Bressler. And just holds on to it on the,
Christian Eagleton.
Gives it to Eagleton, and Eagleton no gain. Ravens out of timeouts.
Stopped by Raven number 52.
So they can't stop the clock, but they do force the kick.
And number 20, William Raftery.
So on 4th and 2, this clock's going to wind down. Maybe
It
they'll
is
have
fourth
about
down for your
40
Hornets.
seconds.
In to punt for the Hornets, number 19, Grady Schaefer.
Schaefer out there to kick it away. Raftery drops back to return. Wow, this clock going way down.
Back in
Yeah, a lot of time has come off the clock.
Number 20, William Raftery.
I mean, this is like a lot of play clock that they have to work with here. They snap the football, and get the kickoff. It's angled to the far side of the field, brought in by Raftery. An opportunity for a return. Raftery up to the 35-30, makes a cutback, splits a couple of defenders, and is brought down at the 27-yard line. Still 6 seconds remaining, and so that's enough for the Robbinsville Ravens to take a strike into the end zone.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So time maybe for 2 plays, maybe not. I mean, if you want to get a guy into the end zone, that's going to take a little bit of time. So it comes down to this one play.
Hornet fans, let's hear it for the defense. 6 seconds left in the game.
And I got to think the one guy who seems like the favorite target of Yablonowitz is Ricky Bender. And we'll see where he lines up and if he's the targeted receiver.
Let's go, Hornet fans.
Well, we know it's got to be a shot to the end zone. I'm pretty sure they're out of timeouts.
Yep. You got to get it done right here. Gavin Yablonowitz from the gun, drops back, has a little bit of time, lets this one go, has a receiver over there, and it is intercepted, picked off by the Ravens. Dejon Short makes the grab, and then after the play, a little bit of chippiness ensues, and this game has been contentious throughout.
Off the field. Thank you.
But
that is the end of the game with your score.
Hamilton Hornets win it 32-25 and move to 5-2. They drop the Ravens to 3-5 on the season. Wow, what a homecoming Saturday. We're going to step aside, return here to wrap this one up on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Back here at the Hornets' Nest, where Hamilton West gets a big victory, 32-25, the final. Today's game on WBCB brought to you by Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, Friends of Flynn Stillwell 25, Saul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, thanks to Haldeman Ford, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and Hyundai of Trenton. Well, kind of a wild game, but Hamilton West had the lead throughout, and they get it done 32-25. Our final thanks to the crew, Aaron Bennett doing our video engineering and behind the camera, helping to call the game, Darnell Turner. Thanks much, guys, and thanks to everybody out there for joining us on this Saturday afternoon for some high school football on the WBCB Sports Network. One more time, our final score here from Hamilton West High School. It was the Hornets 32 and the Robbinsville Ravens 25. Thanks for joining us for high school football on WBCB.